The bank called me and said, "We need you to cover your father's mortgage." I hadn't heard my dad's voice in months, but the second $1 million appeared, everyone suddenly missed me. When I was 11, my parents sat me down and calmly announced a divorce. Mom moved in with her boyfriend. Dad moved his mistress into our house. They promised I'd be their top priority, then handed me off week to week like a chore. At Mom's, her boyfriend treated me like a visitor who overstayed. They'd planned dinners for next week once I left. At Dad's, his new wife had twin boys my age who hated my existence. Dad would whisper, "Next week we'll do something, just us." Next week never came, so I started crashing at my aunt's place, Dad's older sister, my godmother. One night turned into most nights, then my bag just stayed. It took my parents 3 months to notice I'd moved out. Mom thought I was at Dad's. Dad thought I was at Mom's. My aunt did. She fed me, drove me to school, sat through my sick days. When I graduated high school, she was the one cheering. My parents forgot until she reminded them. Then they called like, "Love you, kid." Eventually I stopped answering. They stopped trying. I worked at my aunt's plant nursery after class. I hauled soil, watered rows, ran errands. Dad sent an allowance at first, then fell behind, like forgetting was his hobby. I didn't complain. I just grew up. The one person who never made me feel optional was my grandpa on Dad's side. When he got sick, my dad and uncles barely visited. My aunt begged them to show up. They didn't. When Grandpa died, they showed up for the funeral and the will. He left my aunt the farm and $1 million. Most of the rest went to charity. My dad's face tightened like he swallowed glass. Later, my aunt sat me at her kitchen table and slid papers toward me. "This is for you," she said. "Use it to build that company you always talk about." Then my parents reappeared like spam emails with feelings. Dad texted proud dad nonsense. Mom called sweet as syrup.